and welcome back to Factorio Atlantis. So, after we finished last episode, I had a quick go at plumbing all this together. So this is the iron ore station. Goes in here, we smelt into iron plate and into steel plate. That becomes engines. Then we have a refinery set up here. I set up a train station here that's requesting crude oil. That then goes into these 4 tanks pumped off. It goes into this backbone and then is pumped into this here. Now, this is quite important. The storage tank here is the one that actually feeds the build. And we could do the whole thing passively draining across. However, if we did that, then there would be a time when these 4 had emptied when we hadn't called in a train. So what I've done instead is guarantee that we can always offload a train by setting this to 0. There we are. So this will only call in a train when these 4 tanks are empty. That means we still have this entire tank in reserve, which is more than long enough to call in a train and fill these up. All right, the plastic goes out this way. The solid fuel goes out this way, merges with the engines. So plastic coming up here, engines up here. Ooh, nearly got squashed. That means that we need this build here for the plastic to be, we need basically the red circuits on this side. So this needs to flip over like that. Okay, no doubt we'll have to move it again in a minute as well. That means that, so if plastic is coming up here, have we got the right build for this? So at the moment, this is taking in, I think this build may be wrong. I think I forgot, did I forget a belt for plastic? No, I think this is the plastic belt. All right. Anyway, we'll figure it out. It means this here isn't a useful place for a train station. The things we need to bring in here is iron and copper, and they're going to go into this smelter. So I think the best thing is to have, for example, iron and copper. So let's get rid of this. Okay. That means we will need to put the signaling back to normal here. And normal signaling is a full signal here. And a chain signal here, I think. Yeah, pretty sure. All right. So if this is, well, we'll get it around the right way so that the belts don't need to cross. Copper here. So this is the copper station, this is the iron station. So let's double check what we're currently calling in here. Yep, iron. So let's copy this. Get rid of that and that. Okay, put that down here. The eagle-eyed among you may notice that I put down a blueprint in the wrong place here earlier. I deleted it, obviously not entirely accurately. Alright, so this is copper. I'm going to move this build over, but for now... Alright, so this isn't how I want to bring the belts out. Right, I want that there. Okay, then I want that one's tile out. That's better. That there. Okay, this is the copper ore. And let's double check. Yeah, it's inputting on this line. There we go. This is iron. Okay, so I've probably done this. That's all right. Okay. So this iron, we only need one belt coming out. It's coming out to here. Is there a more? Okay, that's better. So this needs to be copper. Right. In the meantime, we are trying to get out towards this oil. So we need to always have the bots working, because if they are not working, I have to place down blueprints between episodes, which takes a long time. Alright, that's the leading edge. That's there. Okay. So we're still quite a few stamps out from there. This is our south. Put that down. Right. Get that on. And then this is waiting to be built, which is why we don't have radar coverage. Okay. There's no... There we go. So that's most of that done. This will all start getting filled in. And back here. So this is the train station for copper. We can put down the lamps, I think. There. We can wire them across because the important thing is we don't add a schedule. All right. That's it. Okay, so put down the lamp. There we are. So let's double check we've got everything coming in. So this requires iron ore for the engines. We're bringing in iron ore. This requires crude. I've wired the crude into the petroleum. Right, we'll fix that in a minute. So this requires crude. This is coal. Yep. And this is iron for green circuits. This is copper for green circuits. So we just need something to take away the science packs, and we need to redo the oil. So let's head on down. And just before we do that, so I want to have a look at where the next robot research is. Okay, that requires blue and purple. That's cargo size. We've got nuclear we can do. Follow a robot count. I'm looking for things that don't require purple. Robot speed 3, that requires gold. That's painful. All right. So let's head on down here, see if we can figure out how to fix the mess I've made. So we should have been dealing with crude rather than with petroleum. This is crude here. Right, so if I could bring a pipe down that far if I wanted, which would bring us in nicely and neatly opposite that. Okay, so to get this all to behave, I'm going to cut that. Okay. Put that down there. And just so that we can leverage the fluid mixing magic. Okay. This should now be a crude oil pipe. Okay, and these are now all... That's good. That was painless. I thought I might have to rip all of this up and put it back down again, but it's all right. So, just on a point of neatness, because this base is at least partly to do with aesthetics. Quick look at the mini-map. Okay, so plastic will come up here. These are the potions. Do I actually want to do it like this? No, I think I want to flip them around again. Do I? Right, engines and solid fuel are coming up here. So let's work that out. All right. There we go. Almost as if it was made to measure. So I need to bring that in, basically. Yeah, it needs to come in this side, I think. So maybe it doesn't. Maybe this whole thing is backwards. That would be annoying. Okay, so this, yeah, this is the side where we're bringing in solid fuel and engines. Let's put a whole belt in just so that it's a visual reminder. All right. So we now have a visual reminder. We're bringing in engines here. We are bringing in plastic here. So that means this actually needs to be this side, this needs to be this side, this needs to be that side. All right, let's cut that out. Put it there. Let's cut this out. that and put it I'm flipping it over because am I? Okay, the other option is to do it this way. And where would that be to balance it? Right, let's have a look. My mouse is roughly central on the blueprint. So that could go there. Okay, then that's the copper ore in. Oh, no, that's completely facing the wrong way, isn't it? Right, let's cut this again. And put it this way around, that's better. Okay, so this is ore. Let's take all this out. So this is copper ore going into the smelters. Then we need iron ore. Pretty sure this is the input. Okay, let's take all that and all that. Okay, so this goes that way. Do I have one that goes the other way? Okay, where else could I look? Nope. Just double check. This one. Okay, so this could go there. Okay, we're basically working on a lot of construction bots. This can all go for now. The only other option I'm doing smelting up at the top. Right, if we cut that. Right, so then that would give us basically this. Which I quite like. Yeah, I think I'm going to go with that. I think I've finally got some kind of arrangement that I like. All right, so these are the... Let's put a line in all the way along. Right, so in from there. there. Do I need this one? No, I don't think I do. Okay, that's awkward. The options pretty much are to move the whole build. It's already pretty well centered, so I'm going to use undergrounds here. All right. There we go. So that's the engines and solid fuel plumbed in. So I need plastic to come up. So split and in. And for now, let's just take that. Okay. Ah, Roboport. Okay. Do I need to move the whole build down? Or do I need to move that belt up? Whole build down. Alright. So let's grab the whole of... How much can I move it though before I hit this? 2 tiles. Okay, probably best to move this then. All right, then that there. Then the last thing is the... Ah, this had to be combined with green circuits. I remember now. All right, so this had to be combined with green circuits because we have more than half a belt of coils. Great, so that's dealt with green circuits. So then the last thing to deal with is copper coils. And if I flip the direction of this, whoop, there we go. Ooh, I think I got that wrong. Let's go. So then we need to stay above here. Let's get a feel for how this will work. I'm gonna again sacrifice a square here for the sake of tidiness. There we go. Right, so if this was there, then that would go there. That would be pretty slam dunk in the middle of that. That one's fine. And then the last one, okay, how does this, yeah, that has power. So I'm missing poles basically. Right, how do I get through to there? Will that fit? The answer is no. So this is a bit of a pickle, and we're out of time. So I'm going to leave it there, and we'll have another look at this next time, see if we can figure out the spaghetti. Till then, thanks for watching. This is like the longest I've ever spent on a blue build in my life, but we will see if we can get it done next time. All right, bye-bye.